The princess's doll shop. All she ever wanted was a happy home and a doll, but the former went out the window when the emperor forced her mother into marriage. Life as a princess was isolating but bearable, that is, until her mother was unjustly branded as a criminal. Now, with the help of her trusted aides, including the youngest prince, she is forging her own path outside the palace. You may think this webtoon is a fluffy or wholesome because of the title and cover. I also thought of that, but no, there's sadness behind of the main character. The art is pretty cute though. The Emperor reversed time. The perfect emperor had the perfect empress, but the perfect empress died after drinking a poisoning tea that the emperor was going to drink. The emperor was the only who knew it, and even after the empress's death, his heart continued to be frozen. The emperor goes to the clock tower where the wizards were gathered, and he asked the wizards to turn back the time. The point of view of this webtoon is from the male lead. I feel emotional when there's sad moments between them. The pain and angst got me, but I still enjoy reading them. The art is also beautiful. The Unwelcome Guests of House Valdet. He is the only son of Count and Countess Valdet, was the perfect heir and lovable anchor who kept his family together. But the peaceful days come to an end when an unwelcome guest from his father's past surfaces, threatening his position with a possible half-brother, and tipping over his parents' precarious relationship. I really like this webtoon after reading it. Although I'm sad for their son, I feel stressed also because of the miscommunication from his parents, but still the story is good to me. I recommend this to you if you want a story about family and how they handle the problem. How to Win My Husband Over. In the novel, she became a villainess who died in the hands of her husband. To be precise, as a supporting actor, a villainess who dies after being used as a tool for a strategic marriage by his father and brother. Her damn father crawled and asked her fifth groom. The problem is that the opponent is the husband who will kill her and the best paladin in the north who will destroy the family in the future. The angst from the main character is heavy for me. There's also a red flag of this webtoon. Again, it's sad and heartbreaking seeing she's suffering from her trauma and her mental health issues, but she still pretends that she's okay. The art of this webtoon is beautiful. The flower dances and the wind sings. As she lies on her deathbed, she has only one regret: never being a good mother to her son. When fate sends her back 3 years, she gets a chance to make things right. While reflecting on her past as a young bride and reluctant mother, she begins to untangle years' worth of heartache, but as familial, marital, and even political issues enter the picture, she realizes there's more to her second life than she thought. The female lead here experienced the postpartum depression. It's also portray the mental illness, so you really prepare yourself. This webtoon will feel you the pain and depression for the characters, but it's good to read for me. I'll stay because of the flow of the story. What it means to be you. She is set to marry a nobleman's illegitimate son to clear her family's debt. For her, it's love at first sight, but the marriage plunges into disaster as her family's royal status becomes null and void and she's branded a swindler. 3 years into this nightmare, she decides to end it all, only to wake up in her husband's body instead. This webtoon has so much angst and toxicity. Read this if you are ready to feel the pain and frustration. Just be aware that there is some scene that might you triggered while reading this. The Tears of a Jester. This is a story about a royal tragedy told in a comedy by the male protagonist, an unnamed clown belonging to the royal family. Not only do he serve as an emotional punching bag for the royals and aristocrats, forced to indulge their every whim, but now he also caught between two princesses. The story is well written, and I just want to tell you that this manhwa does not really focus in romance. According to someone who already read the novel version, the more the story unfolded, the more you feel heart ached, which is true. The things Melvin left behind for them. One night, her brother is murdered by her uncle's rebellion, and she is also in danger of being killed. Just as she was about to give up in her last moments, someone comes to save her. The Lord of Blair Castle, Felix, who saves her in the face of a fake engagement. Thus, she begins an unfamiliar married life with the one she had only ever known as her brother's friend. This is one of the saddest webtoon that I have read. In the first 3 chapters, you will surely cry. It's also hurt to see the flashback of the characters. You really need to prepare the tissue. The art is so pretty too, as what you see here. Karina's last days. She spent her years in the shadow of her famous siblings, forced to be the good daughter her parents wanted. But when she's told that a deadly disease will kill her in a year, she offers a deal to her fiancé, with the goal to live the remainder of her days far from her family's reach. Much to her surprise, their encounter proceeds to change them both in a way she never imagined. This webtoon absolutely made you cry and sad the most. It's heartbreaking to know about the main character's life. It has also beautiful art and good story too. The Witch of Mine. In these times, if you're too good or bad at something or simply too beautiful, you're called a witch. The truth is deeper than everyone realizes, up against dark intentions. An outcast young boy and a mysterious witch will need more than just magic spells and incantations. They'll need each other. That's the synopsis, and you will feel the struggles from the main characters. This is also not an ordinary love story. If you want to read a heartbreaking and sad, this is for you. Ready your tissue also for this webtoon. I can't help but to cry while reading this.